Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Good, the Bad, the Spammy. I think this is episode 7 now, just before we come up on the holidays. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Jack. I'm the SDR Manager here at Mixmax, where we're going to dive into a live email that we have received on our team and diagnose it, see how we can make it better, and see where we can give it some praise if we haven't seen it before or we just appreciate the effort. So, first and foremost, starting from the top and working our way down, the subject line. Here, this is actually kind of interesting because first glance at it, you would think this is a reply, but they actually were a little bold in this method and really just made it appear that way when this is actually a brand new email. I'm curious to see if this is actually something that works. Drop a comment down below, but I liked it in this way. Caught my attention. It made me think, was this a reply? I don't remember seeing this email. And then I clicked into it. I wanted to learn more. So applaud the effort. I actually thought it was really creative and really good. And then getting into it, I think they start off the email really good. They noticed Catherine here, who they're addressing, some of the work they've seen. My only thing here is it seems a little broad, like super general. So maybe touch on something that you saw. Like, what was it that you were impressed by at my work? Like, was it a blog that I recently did, or was there something that podcast that I ran? Like, whatever it may be, like address that in the first line there, addressing how impressive their work is, because that's going to go a long way and it shows that you really took notice of it. And then when they get into the actual value props, it's really, really good. The value props. I would only say if you could get to these sooner and somehow tie it back in to their job, the better. And that's exactly what they did here. They're touching on how marketing today, there's a lot of tools, lots of dashboards, but what is really moving the needle for you? Do you even know that? This is where we help. This is where we help automate. I really like how they tied it back in. Very, very solid. I will say a really good method that we've actually seen on my team is we actually leave a stage in our sequences where we actually ask for feedback. What we do on the sales side, this very much sounds similar in a case, is they're asking for feedback so they can actually get more insight as to what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, improve as we move along. But that's what we do on the sales side. So as a breakup email, we actually have a miss the mark. So it seems like I haven't gotten a chance to get in touch with you, to save you some time and other prospects in the future. Would love to get your feedback on, what I could have done better, where I missed the mark, things like that. That actually helps amplify the responses a lot, and people tend to feel, inclined to reply at that point to really get the point of why were they not able to respond. So something to keep in mind there. Another win here is the small commitment that they're asking for. So a lot of times when I get emails, they're asking for a 30-minute meeting, 45-minute meeting. And let me say this, I'm actually totally fine taking time. If it's worth value, time isn't an issue. I can make time for it. So if you can really call that attention to me and make it seem like why I should be meeting with you, why it's important for me, I'll make the time. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's all good. But maybe there's something that's really hard to get across in your email or in multiple emails. Maybe slim it down a little bit. Make it a smaller commitment. 10 minutes. Everyone has 10 minutes. Everyone can make time for that. That can be a phone call, it can be a Zoom call, it could be whatever you want it to be. 10 minutes is a really good way of just reframing the way you ask for a meeting and just making it a little more attractive and more appealing for the person, because 10 minutes isn't so like a huge time suck for anyone. Anyone can make time for that. I appreciated this and I liked it. But other than that, I think this was overall like a pretty good email, short, sweet, to the point, and it had good value props, and it offered a small commitment to see what feedback they can provide. Overall, that's going to be it for today. Would love to get the comments below in our post and see what your feedback is on this. If you've done something similar or different, we won't want to hear about it. But other than that, happy holidays to you all. Have a great break, and we'll tune in to you next time on The Good, the Bad, the Spammy in 2023. Bye now.